Well, hey folks, what's going on? Hope everyone's doing really good today. Just kind of testing the waters with my hand here. It's feeling a little better today. A lot of the numbness is kind of going away during the day. And I've been noticing it a little bit at night. It's getting better, hopefully. I've been wearing those carpal tunnel things at night, so I'm not sleeping with my wrist bent under the pillow. I think that's probably a lot to do with it, you know. We don't kind of realize that, but if you sleep with your head under the pillow, your hand under your pillow, it can happen. So anyway, I was just kind of messing around here. I haven't played guitar for quite a while. I've been really trying to just kind of heal up here. I don't want to damage this anymore. So I'm just playing really easy tonight and just trying to get the feel of it again. And I don't remember if I ever shared this kind of blues turnaround that I was playing with you guys. I think I probably did, but I've shot so many videos it's hard to remember. Anyway, it's kind of like the Stormy Monday blues thing, right? But the turnaround I use is like this. We're playing an A, so we go to C major, B flat minor, and then A sharp 7. Or you could play this shape, which is basically just adding your pinky onto the B string in the same fret as your ring finger. Okay, that'd be the 8th fret, by the way. I was just wondering if you guys use that kind of stuff. I know, you know, like the standard turnaround is. You go to the 4. Sorry about that. It'd be like this. You can still use this little thing in C too if you'd like, you know, on a standard one too. Maybe throw that chord in. It's just kind of spooky sounding. I use the same chord in A, like, so I'm just playing open A, D string in the 5th, G in the 6th, and the B in the 7th, okay? Just pluck them all at the same time. Okay, so you can get the A sharp by just sliding that whole mess up 1 fret and then thumbing over for the bass note on the 6th fret with your thumb, or you could do it like this as well. I've just gotten kind of used to doing it, you know, thumb over, but okay, now those are kind of cool little things. Instead of playing just the or you got this. It's got a little more jazz appeal to it, I think. Come up to the 5 chord. Okay, we was just playing this A sharp, right? When you come up to the 5 chord, you play the same thing, but you play the E string as the bass. And that gives you a really kind of hip sound. Kind of dark, you know? So you got so thumb over for the A shape in the 5th fret, right? We just went over the A sharp one, it's the same thing. Now you can play G sharp as a passing tone before the 5 chord. And then just play that little triad that we played for the A sharp, right? Just play the E over it. So you're playing this shape over E, I guess is what you'd call it. I kind of like that versus right. So you got, then you can play that if you want to, or you could play up here on the D. So you can move that all around, you know. So if you're playing a 1-6-2-5, you could pretty much use that most of the way through the song, just that one shape. Now I've heard that in jazz before. It always confused me, you know. I knew it was the same notes in the same kind of pattern, but I just could never figure out how they slid that. It's so cool. It sounds so like professional, I guess is what I'd like to call it. And it makes you play different stuff too over that. Kind of forces you to, in a way. Of course, you can always play the traditional, you know, blues. That'll all work over it too, but it just sounds more hip when if someone's playing these chords, you know, against it. Or you could play A#7 if you want a different effect. I think that stuff makes a difference. I really do. And it kind of, it's good to know that stuff just because it sets a mood, okay? And you're able to create a mood on the spot, you know? So if my buddy's playing some kind of dark blues stuff that night, I might use those shapes. Like I said, you could move these. If you want to play the B up there, you could too. It's definitely a movable shape and just really something that I think is kind of useful, especially in blues and you know, kind of jazz stuff. And it's just a neat chord, even to throw into a progression of some sort that you're messing with. It's always kind of a little different taste on things when you add them chords. It just kind of perks your ear up, and immediately when I hear that, you know, I'm paying attention because I like the sounds of it. I think where I learned some of this stuff, I don't know if I ever told you guys about, you guys may or may not know who Lou Donaldson was, okay? He was something else, but his band, okay, look up Lou Donaldson if you haven't checked it out. It's mostly instrumental. It's just really awesome. And George Benson played in that band too, or played for Lou back in the day. There's a tune called The Thang. You know what I mean? The Thang. Check it out. It's George playing guitar on that. I dropped my pick. That's one thing about this carpal tunnel thing I don't really like, but yeah, he played some amazing stuff on that record. What did they call Lou? Mr. Shingling. I think that's what they called him. Every record that Lou Donaldson did was grooving. And I mean, like, the guy never got any credit for it. This stuff was gold. If you want to play to like some blues and jazz jam tracks, it's instrumental and it's just amazingly put together and really fun to play against. So if you want to work on some guitar playing, you know, blues stuff and some kind of, in the realm of some bop stuff too, but it's mostly blues and kind of funk, really. And early too, this is back in the day. Like I said, it's just so well done. Every song that he did, simple, complex, whoever they might be, it always was designed for the tempo and the meter. He never rushed anything, and he never played anything too slow. It was always perfect groove, and I mean perfect. So check Lou Donaldson out if you guys haven't heard of him. He's not a guitar player, but the band was amazing. Lou was a horn player, so check it out. It's just great stuff to listen to. And once you get hooked on it, you'll be listening to that stuff all the time. It's hard to get it out of your head. And some really great guitar playing on those records, too. Well, anyway, guys, I'm not going to overdo it. My hand's feeling okay, and I'm going to try to keep it that way. Still got a lot of pain in my wrist when I bend it, but the numbness is sort of going away. It's not as bad as it was. So I'm just going to play a little bit every day, nothing too major, just some easy light strumming, maybe some chords and a little bit of finger picking, and once in a while one of those maybe. Well, thanks again for watching, guys. I really appreciate it. I've got some big plans for videos. I've got some guitar lessons that I'd like to do. I just got to make sure my hand's in the right shape to do it, and we'll get right to it. But I'll keep stuff coming out on the channel, usually daily like I do. I've got some repair work I've been tinkering on. I've got some parts that are showing up for some guitars that I'm working on too. So there'll be stuff happening daily, good or bad. No charge for either one. Well, thanks again, guys. I really appreciate it, and welcome to all the new subscribers. And if you haven't subscribed, just hit the subscribe button if you want to. If you don't, well, that's okay too. We'll see you tomorrow. Be good. Okie doke.